Pushy and entitled, that is a recipe for disaster. With over 328K followers on Instagram alone, as well as an average of 250K plus weekly profile impressions and 30K plus average story views, Chase's Instagram platform has served as a valuable marketing tool for reputable brands such as Nivea and Bud Light, and is only expected to increase as he re-enters the reality television world this month. Ooh, Chase, what reality star is this? As a Denver local and owner of Revel Social, Chase is looking to partner with an apartment complex in Denver as a live-in social influencer and absolutely loves your property. If this is something you would like to discuss further, please let me know. Is anyone else annoyed by that? Like, if you're this big shot reality person,
social influencer entering the reality television world,
I think you can afford to pay rent because the rest of us are doing it. A lot of people are doing it by working multiple jobs, working a full-time 40-hour work week plus a job on top of that. I think you can figure it out and pay your own rent. Let me clarify, it's different if they offer. Some people want celebrities staying in their building. Fine, great, good for you. But to ask, so someone shared this on their story being like, every damn day I tell ya, hashtag, I'm sorry, who? So they got a DM that says this, and they have 89.6 thousand followers. Hi, Sydney and I from Colton's season of The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise, excuse me, I said that so weird, Paradise, are moving in together in the Hollywood area. We are looking for furniture for our apartment and would love to collaborate with you guys in exchange for posts and stories on our Instagram. Let us know if this is something you'd be interested in. Thanks for your time. I already said what I had to say about it. Furnish your own apartment. If there's brands that like actually see value in your social media presence, they will reach out. They'll probably even offer to pay you to post. Furnish your own apartment. Hi, blank. Your establishment looks wonderful and we've seen really positive things about it on social media. We were wondering if you'd like to collaborate for our food page. We'd absolutely love to come in and try your menu in exchange for taking ultra HD photographs and then posting photos of your food on our social media account. This is with aim of helping you further your increased traffic on your page and increase your social media reach. So let me know what you think. Yeah, nah, thanks. Also, maybe revise your pitch. Several grammatical errors. Hi, thanks for your constructive feedback. Since we individualize each pitch to fit whomever we wish to work with, unfortunately, some of the text can be subject to autocorrect. In light of this dialogue, we kindly retract our wish to work with you, given the rudeness you demonstrate to prospective partners. We wish your small business the best of luck in the future. Well, you can't retract something that someone wasn't accepting of in the first place, but okay. If you individualize every pitch, then perhaps you should reconsider approaching wine bars, seeing as though your page is purely focused on brunch. Thinking emoji. Yeah, safe to say they're not gonna work together. Know your audience. It's almost like, I've seen it where people like copy and paste their collab pitches to a bunch of different brands at once. And it's like, you gotta be a right partner for the business for it to make sense. Even if they decide to collab, you know, it's gotta make sense. It's gotta match the content that you're putting out and advertising. Okay, so we're like in the middle of a conversation. Something looks and 9 edited images for $175. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Oh, really? I was mostly looking for something that I wouldn't have to pay for. Well, how convenient for you. Which is why I said collab. I currently don't have funds and would appreciate if we could just work something out and both be happy. Got it. I'm not doing free shoots at the moment as I'm very busy. So they wanted photographs and they even offered $175 and you get 9 edited images and a certain amount of looks. Like, that's really cheap. If you've ever worked with photographers and what they charge these days, rightfully so, $175 for 9 images, that's unheard of in this day and age. That's unheard of. Okay, so we have a Musical.ly and TikTok star here. She messaged saying, hi, excuse me. They wrote, hey, how can I help you? Send me over some products as a PR package for review unit for marketing your page or product. Oh, well, that wasn't even an ask. That was a demand. Hi, how can I help? Send me products for free. I'm gonna go with no. We got L. El Grooves. That's a cool name. El Groves? El Groves? That's a very cool name. Hey guys, my friend and I have a food page together at 2 teaspoons and saw your restaurant and thought it looked amazing. We would love to come and try it out in exchange for some stories on our personal accounts and a post and stories on our food page accounts. Would you guys be interested in doing this collab? If not, we completely understand. We can't wait to hear from you. XXX. At least they were polite about it, but we have a response from the business. Hey Elle, apologies for the delay. I've been grappling with how much rage to demonstrate / throw in your direction. I've decided to take the high road and explain a few things to you in hopes that you learn something and become a better person. Oh my God, they are going Dr. Phil on their ass right now. Reaching out blind to a venue you know nothing about looking for free stuff is a blank enough thing to do at the best of times. Just my opinion, along with countless others who follow the couscous for comment hashtag. But it's even worse when COVID is still very much a thing, affecting small businesses like us devastatingly for 2 years now. Reaching out blind to a venue you know nothing about might also just trigger the owner, like me, who, as I have had to, might have even had to take a job at another venue on their days off just so they can continue to pay their staff properly and still be able to pay their rent. Many hospitality businesses are still trying to catch up from the devastating losses and stresses over the past 2 years, and we're certainly one of them. In lieu of a collab, I thought I'd throw you some advice. Maybe give it a year or so and see how the business landscape looks and see if you can amass enough followers for your collabs to actually be of benefit to the venues you approach so naively, instead of them being only a benefit to you. In the meantime, maybe exchange money for the things you want to eat and drink, up your content quality and volume, and post those stories and posts anyways as a way of supporting a decimated industry. Eat, drink, spend, and tip instead of beg, and you'll probably be on the right path. If you guys hear that loud noise in the background, it's because they're getting ready for the air show here in Canada, and it happens to be right out of my balcony. So you might hear the airplanes zooming by. Anyways, this was a real life lesson. This was a real life lesson. It felt like a disappointed parent. That's what it felt like. I'm just curious to know what this actually does for restaurants. Like, if I see a story of someone taking a picture of their food and tagging a restaurant, does that make me genuinely go to that restaurant and pay money to like eat there? Like, I'm trying to think, do these types of collabs actually convert and benefit a business? Like, maybe if you're a Kardashian. Unfortunately, I do not do free shoots. Likes and tags are great, but they do not pay my bills. Shocking information. My hourly rate is $525 an hour, and I'd be doing myself a huge disservice with this kind of collab, as it would benefit you significantly more than it would myself. This isn't a hobby for me. It's my job and helps me support my family. If you're interested in hiring me for my services, I'd be more than happy to send over my package prices. Oh boy. It's standard practice for businesses and bloggers to collaborate. I've worked with many photographers. FYI, I charge companies $1,200 to post one story reviewing their product, sometimes more. $3,000 for an in-feed post. If I am advertising your business on my social media page, which is also a small business, I am valuing your work at $4,200 plus. That's not free. Creating good content for brands takes time and effort. That's fine, but they're not hiring you to create good content for their brand. If they wanted to, they would. They're not hiring you to do that. So if you're saying you're a small business and you're charging that much, that's wild. I get it. Some people don't want to run their social media accounts, and I know a lot of people outsource creators to create content. UGC, it's a huge thing where they will just hire influencers, creators, whatever, depending, it doesn't even matter what following you have, but you create the content and you allow them to just use it for their page. Like, you don't even have to post it or shout them out. It's just you're creating content, because not everyone wants to do that aspect of their business. I get it, but they're not hiring you for that. Like, they didn't reach out to you to create content for them. Dear someone. Thank you for your interest and your proposition. The way we collaborate is as follows. The influencer must prepay his stay. He is then given a promotion code that is given to his followers. This promotion allows for a 5% off the non-refundable rate for any date till the end of the year. If 10 people use that promotion code within 30 days of the publication, then the influencers refunded the full stay. If these conditions are suitable for you, then we will send you the rates and all the documentations needed for a reservation. We look forward to hearing from you. Best regards. You probably never heard back because the reality is, big influencers who want free stay, free accommodation, yeah, sure, they post it on their stories. 90% of their followers probably can't even afford that trip or that stay. Put your money where your mouth is. Oh, if this will actually benefit my business, then you will have no problem with doing that because people will actually use your code if it's beneficial to us. It's not. You know, when influencers I follow, they're like, oh my God, look at my new jacket, blah, blah, blah. I look at the price and it's like $900. I'm like, what? Who is actually going and buying this from this link? Is that just me? Like, I won't even promote anything that I don't genuinely use. Like, I would offend myself if I posted something that expensive and was like, you guys,
they gave me a 5% off.
Like, no. Know your audience, man. I wish I was on the couch having a drink with a camera on my head. That looks like fun. Unpaid intern, oh boy, needed for insane human bent on world domination. What's happening? Okay, good. You saw that this is unpaid and you still decided to open it. We're starting off on the right foot. No, I'm just curious to know what kind of entitled person is actually putting this out there on the internet. Unpaid internship to 1, upload/publish posts to my blog, Patreon, Medium, YouTube, etc. 2, work with me to grow my social media presence via genuine engagement, regularly scheduled content, branded content, influencers, etc. And 3, love me. That's gonna be a hard no. Basically, you want me to help you get famous, is what you're saying. You want me to do all the work to grow your social media and make you an influencer. No thanks. I would do that for myself. You know, and make my own money if that was the case, if I wanted to do that for free. Technically, a lot of creators are unpaid interns for a very long time. My first year plus of posting on YouTube, I was not even monetized. I was making $0 and putting a lot of time and effort into it, making nothing. But you gotta get there, my friend. You gotta work for it. Here you go. Let me know once you've sent the first half. Bro, I doesn't work. By any chance, can you do it for free? Here you go. Let me know once you've sent the first half. Okay, bro, it doesn't work. By any chance, can you do it for free and give you a shout out on Instagram with 315 followers and you'll get a lot more customers. It is blank on Insta. Let me know if you are down. No. Simply no. Why? Are you that desperate for money? I have a lot of plugs and you could get a lot more. As a friend, you could do it for me. I do not care. I do not work for free. I also don't work for free for 315 followers. Like if you had a lot of plugs, tell me why you only have 315 followers. Well, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm going to continue on in the apartment I pay my rent for and furnished myself, as we should. Unless it's offered. Like, hey, that would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? But it's just not life. I'm out of here, y'all. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. And I'll see you tomorrow.